Every great villain has a secret. Not the plan you already know, not the twist you saw coming. We're talking about the hidden truths, the buried trauma, the erased pasts, the lies even the story itself doesn't fully explain. Tonight, we're uncovering the untold secrets movie and TV villains never wanted you to know. Thanos, Walter White, Homelander, Michael Myers, Darth Vader, Gus Fring, the Joker, Patrick Bateman, Tony Soprano, Hannibal Lecter. Their secrets usually fall into 5 dangerous categories, and each one reshapes how we see them. As we uncover each category with the applicable characters, remember that villains don't just do evil, they hide it. Secret number 1, the lie they tell themselves. Villains always need a moral alibi. Every villain commits evil, but almost none of them believe they're evil. Their greatest secret isn't a hidden plan or a shocking reveal, it's the story they tell themselves so they can sleep at night. Thanos, the savior myth. Thanos frames himself as a reluctant hero. He claims genocide is mercy. But here's the secret. Thanos isn't trying to save the universe. He's trying to prove that he was right about Titan. If his solution works, then his failure wasn't his fault. If it doesn't, then he has to face the unbearable truth. He was wrong, and his people died for nothing. That's why he can't compromise. That's why he smiles when the snap happens. It's not relief, it's vindication. Walter White, the provider lie. Walter's secret is devastatingly simple. I did it for my family. Was always a lie. The truth is quieter and far uglier. He did it because he was tired of being small. Power made him feel alive. Fear made him feel respected. By the time he admits it, the secret has already destroyed everyone around him. Villains don't become monsters overnight. They become honest with themselves far too late. Secret number 2, the trauma they never healed. Pain untreated becomes cruelty. Trauma doesn't excuse villainy, but ignoring it explains escalation. Homelander, manufactured humanity. Homelander wasn't raised. He was engineered. No warmth, no affection, no moral framework. Just white rooms, scientists, and applause when he performed. The secret he hides behind bravado and sadism is terror. Terror of being unloved. Terror of being unnecessary. Terror of being seen without the costume. Every violent outburst is a child screaming inside a god's body. Michael Myers, the contained horror. Michael's silence is his secret weapon. By refusing to explain him, the story implies something worse, that evil doesn't always come from trauma we understand. Michael isn't chaos, he's inevitability. And that terrifies us because it means evil doesn't need a reason. Secret number 3, the person they used to be. The ghost they can't kill. Some villains are haunted, not by victims, but by themselves. Darth Vader, a man who never stopped regretting. Anakin Skywalker never truly disappears. You see it in his hesitation, his obsession with Luke, his rage when reminded of Padme. Every brutal act is Vader punishing the universe for what he lost, and punishing himself for causing it. The suit doesn't just keep him alive, it keeps him trapped in a walking coffin of regret. Gus Fring, love as a motive for war. Gus Fring's empire is built on grief, the secret he never speaks aloud. Everything he does is a reaction to love taken from him. He doesn't chase power for ego. He chases control because chaos once took everything he cared about. Revenge isn't his goal. Erasure is. Secret number 4. They fear being ordinary. Nothing is more terrifying than being forgettable. Some villains aren't driven by hatred or pain. They're driven by insignificance. The Joker, chaos as identity. The Joker pretends to be random, but he's meticulous. His real fear isn't Batman. It's irrelevance. Batman gives him meaning. Without him, Joker is just another criminal with a bad joke. That's why he engineers morality tests. That's why he needs an audience. Chaos is his way of saying, I matter. Patrick Bateman, violence as proof of existence. Bateman's secret is existential dread. He lives in a world where everyone looks the same, talks the same, and values nothing real. Violence is his desperate attempt to feel unique, to feel something, to feel real. And the most chilling part? Even his murders may not matter. Secret number 5. They know exactly what they are. Self-aware evil is the most dangerous kind. Some villains don't hide, they don't rationalize, they don't seek forgiveness. They understand themselves perfectly. Tony Soprano, awareness without change. Tony knows therapy won't save him. He uses insight as a weapon, language as camouflage, vulnerability as manipulation. The secret he never admits, he doesn't want to change. He wants permission. And the more he understands himself, the worse he becomes. Hannibal Lecter, evil refined. Hannibal doesn't see himself as a monster. He sees himself as evolved. His secret? He believes morality is taste, and he has better taste than everyone else. That calm self-acceptance is what makes him terrifying. He isn't broken. He's complete. So why do these secrets stay with us? Villains endure because they mirror truths we'd rather avoid. That we lie to ourselves. That trauma shapes behavior. That being forgotten feels like death. That awareness doesn't guarantee redemption. Heroes inspire us to be better. Villains remind us how easy it is not to be. So tell us what you think in the comments, and remember that every villain keeps a secret. But the most unsettling truth? If the story were told from their side, they wouldn't call it evil at all.